Greetings, ladies and gentlefish, and welcome to this replay in the IS-2 Chinese Tier 7 heavy tank. We are here on... what are we on? Prokhorovka. There we go, Battle of Kursk, Prokhorovka. And you can see that our team has quite a lot of IS tanks. And some KV-3s, and me. This is not a good map for that style of tank. The IS, KV-3 and IS-2 all like engagements to be close range and in your face. But this map does not, generally speaking, tend to give close range engagements, which is annoying. Now, I don't really want to go and fight at the sort of E6, F6 region because that really favours gun depression, which, again, the IS series of tanks really doesn't have, which is annoying. So, instead, I'm going to go to a spot that, if you've been watching my replays, you'll probably be sick of me going to on this map by now. It's on the left-hand side or right-hand side, depending on how you're looking at it. The reverse slope of the hill at F0, i.e. the hill is at F0, not the slope itself. And there's a bush over there that I quite like to use to get some spots on people and to try and really wreck their day. So we've also got an IS coming over here. There's a guy to our left in a Tiger. Okay, fair enough. This is funky matchmaking, actually, worth pointing out. Basically, each team is composed of heavy tanks. We have two mediums. The enemy team don't, and there was a light tank on each side, but the enemy team's lost their light tank. So actually, in this context, the Tiger is effectively a tank destroyer, because the whole team's made of heavy tanks anyway. So you want the Russian and Chinese tanks are the battering rams, the American tanks are the hull-down badasses, and the German tanks are the snipers, the long-range fire support. So fair enough. Now, that IS, I have no idea why that enemy IS has gone quite so balls deep, so YOLO. If you don't know what YOLO stands for, it stands for you only live once. He's just gone full retard. That's brave. Let's leave it at that. It's brave. My counterpart in the IS-2 on the enemy team is over here. Doesn't look like he has the top gun. Not sure what gun he does have, but that does not look like the top gun because the top gun has the muzzle brake that you can see on mine. And I try and put a shot into him, I think, at some point, eventually. There we go, but it misses. What a build-up to failure. Black Prince. See if I can get a shot on him. And IS is a better shot, but I still managed to put the damage on the Black Prince anyway, so I'm not going to complain too much. Black Prince is currently tracked, but I switch my attentions over toward this AMX. Now I don't know why I don't have a shot at that IS. I imagine he'd be an easier target, but never mind. Oh, maybe there's some crud in the way. Oh well. Oh, no, we managed to pick up the kill on that IS. Sweet! And this gun has something in the order of an 11-second reload with a 100% crew, but without rammer and vents and all that jazz. So we're currently winning 3 kills to 1. We've lost our Comet, 4 kills to 1. But they've lost a Black Prince, 2 ISs and a Stuart. There's that IS-2 again, and there's the side of that AMX, but I don't really have good shots on either of them. Oh, AMX, 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 XX. That makes it sound like a porno French tank. It's not what I meant. IS-2 is dead. Kill number 2. Now, this is not the ideal environment for the IS-2. The 122mm gun here is similar sort of gun that you get on the KV-1S, the IS, the KV-3, all of these sort of mid-tier Russian and Chinese tanks. And it's not very accurate. And its aim time is pretty bad. But it hits hard, and yeah. Here we go, back to my favourite bush. But it means that it doesn't favour these sort of long-range engagements. You really want to be much closer to your enemies. But I decided to pull back because those guys are up to my left, and I didn't seem to really spot anything. Generally speaking, if this is an encounter game, you spot someone at J7. If this is not an encounter game, if it's a standard game, then that is a much less certain occurrence. So this IS has decided that he really needs to go for it. He manages to track me, and I kill him for his efforts. I do, however, take a shot from the other IS, although from someone. I bounce a shot from that IS. No, I think I take a shot from the Tiger. Take another shot from the Tiger that takes out my tracks, and I use my repair kit that time. This IS has the little gun, or one of the little guns. Alas, I bounce on him. So, I have to bear in mind, that IS is not actually a massive threat, because it looks like he's using an 85mm gun. Now, that does not mean that he can't hurt me. Far from it. But he does not become my priority. My priority would be something like a Tiger, or KV-3, or something like that. The bigger gun. Don't know what the Type T-34 is talking about in chat. Absolutely no idea. I'm not gonna lie. Not a clue. Maybe it's something on the different side of the map, but we appear to be winning, so yeah. Right, KV-3, and here you're seeing one of the limitations of the IS-2. Gun depression, not very good, if we're going to be honest, but screw it. We're winning, and I want some more damage out of this game. Ooh, Tiger's getting brave. IS takes his shot but misses, but KV-3 manages to kill their KV-3, and their IS goes forward, and I managed to put a shot in him, ending his little journey. Tiger 1 goes after our IS, who puts a shot into him. I do likewise, and he just gets completely vaporized. Now, hopefully that's pretty much everybody up here sorted. And even if it's not, I can survive one hit, if necessary. So I'm being a little bit cautious moving through here. And KV-3. Time to do some aiming. Again, long range shots, not really where this tank excels. Nonetheless, that was a nice big hit onto him. That KV-3 is now looking decidedly unwell. Can I reload in time to kill him though? That is the question. He's taking a whole bunch of tracking shots. There we go. Kill number 5. T-29, Tiger P and Tiger 1 remaining. And one thing you can see here is that we're going slightly uphill, and the engine power on this tank is not brilliant. The engine power on the IS is better. On the IS-2 it gets a 580 horsepower engine as opposed to 700. All the enemy tanks are sitting down in J2, K2, being eminently helpful. Oh, I don't get some people sometimes. Never mind. Let's race over there and see if we can hurt them. But you can see going downhill and on flat, you know, the speed is fairly respectable. I think it's got, you know, we're doing a good solid 36, 37 kilometers an hour right now. That will go down obviously when we go uphill, but the mobility on this tank is fine. For a heavy tank, the mobility is actually arguably quite good. Tiger is down, that leaves the Tiger P and the T-29. Still racing forward to try and get some last minute damage in. There's the Tiger P, but I don't have a good shot. That's the front of him. Oh, Tiger P is down. T-29, no good shots. I don't think I'm going to get any damage on him. Might as well just go into the cap circle and pick up some loser points. Sorry, cap points. Which I think is exactly what I do. Yep, there we go. I'm in the cap circle, and T-29 is dead. So that ended up being a pretty good game. 5 kills, something like 2,500 points of damage, and something like 2,500 points of assistance damage. I ended up doing a lot of spotting on the reverse slope of that hill, which was nice. And it was a first-class mastery. So I hope you guys enjoyed that game. If you did, please feel free to catch some of my other videos and or subscribe to my channel, and I wish you very happy hunting on that battlefield. Ciao ciao.